This is Hardstyle.
You got me fired up, got me fired up. You got me fired up like yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me fired up, you got me fired up. You got me fired up like yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me fired up, got me fired up. You got me fired up like yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me fired up, you got me fired up. You got me fired up like yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got me fired up.
Hardstyle to me is intense. It sounds like a wall of noise. It feels like a kick in the face.
So many ways to describe Hardstyle.
It's very different from what you hear from normal dance music, very happy, but this is energetic, it's aggressive, it's dark.
Okay, Hardstyle to me is like Nokia, right? Catchphrase is connecting people. And Hardstyle is also the same, connecting people and growing more network.
I like how the music actually moves me. The music actually brings me to people and like I really make true friends. I'm very happy. I have never regretted knowing Hardstyle ever since then.
Hardstyle to me, I feel is very cliche, but it's very much of like an escape. I really immerse myself. There's no other genre that I've not immersed myself. Some music makes me like happy, like this is the level. But with Hardstyle, it's like this. So I can't really put it into words, but like it's just there. So yeah, I feel that's like super special about it.
Let's go!
Hi guys, I'm Paranoid.
And I'm Safe MRC.
And together we are Paramercy. We are both founders of Ascension. Besides DJing at night, I'm a COO for After Darks, an events company organizing hardstyle events. I'm a DJ instructor from MODJ as well. I conduct classes, DJ classes in secondary schools.
I'll do media editing for After Dark and as well as Ascension. I do the posters. I'll do productions definitely.
We are both hardstyle lovers for quite some time. Hardstyle is special because the experience you get, you won't get anywhere else.
And like it sort of gives a lot of adrenaline.
When we started as DJs, we explored different genres for a little bit. We kick-started off hardstyle during the 2015 period.
My name is Moses Wong. Okay, I'm actually a full-time student. And on the other side, I am the founder of Hardstyle SG. I first heard this genre over a decade ago. I was just browsing on YouTube, different kind of dance music, and then there's this particular song that I liked. It was by this DJ, Showtech. They had this song called Colors of the Hardstyle. And when I first heard it, it was heavy, it was quite dark, and I'm like, whoa, this is just not something I've heard before, and it just started from there.
I've always wondered what that bong was. Then I kind of figured out that there was a kick afterwards, a distorted kick. And then I sort of liked it because back when I was a band, I kind of liked a lot of distortions.
My name is Fabian. I'm the founder and basically the director of After Dark. I always wanted to be a music festival organizer. Always loved electronic music and hardstyle. A lot of people were not even aware there's a hardstyle scene in Singapore because nobody brings them in other than the occasional zouk.
So I found out that there are a lot of people that were listening to it, but nobody knew where to find it in Singapore. So I'm like, what's the best way to make this community grow so I can find more people that really enjoy the music? So I decided Facebook is a good social media avenue to connect the people together. Hardstyle actually is a community of like-minded people that love this genre of music called hardstyle. And basically we do parties and raves, and it's just an outlet for people to express themselves through the music that we love. Inside the community is just an open group, anyone can say anything. But usually it's just general news about the hardstyle scene, and especially for the Singapore side, it's very specific to allow new talents to showcase their music. Hardstyle events, they need people to go and get support, and so people know that there's something going on. From there, it just started growing. We added friends and friends added friends, and before I know it, it's like 2,000 over people today. When we first started, we had a small bar pool party at one of the hospitals. It was called Medical Madness. It's even more new back then, and then nobody heard of it. So we didn't really put hardstyle in. So we decided to put it at the very end and sneak in a bit of hardstyle, so that it wasn't too surprising for people, oh, what is this? This is completely different, this is too hard kind of a thing. Our first event was actually really successful, but after that it started to go downward, and even at certain points in time we had 10 people, like 10 people legit on the dance floor. And like at many points of time we wanted to give up because clubs didn't want to take us in. Promoters said, oh, nobody likes this music, oh, there's not enough spenders. And you know, along the way we all wanted to give up, but we endured on. And then after that, there were people that came in, people like Fabian, After Dark, that believed in the music and they started to do a full hardstyle thing.
Somewhere around last year, 2018, around February, we figured that the music scene in Singapore is really stagnant. There is no dominant genre. And being a hardstyle fan for so long, I kind of figured that the time is about now. Right at the beginning, it's a very big risk. Stop my job and everything and invested in the company. And at the beginning, everybody thinks I'm crazy and they were telling me that hardstyle will not work. But me and everybody else in the scene, we worked hard and we got to where we are. From the beginning, Moses messaged me even before I reached out to him, any help. Without his group, Hardstyle Singapore, I don't think after that would have been possible. Because that is where we started. That is where I asked the question, should I start a company? Yeah. So it got bigger and bigger. Those DJs that we signed to our agencies, they are getting booked. And Paramercy are getting a lot of inquiries. You'll be seeing them around soon. And of course, After Dark Japan, that's a big milestone for us.
Because this music is, first of all, it's hard. So hard is not for everyone. So a lot of people, first of all, may not be able to take it like, much of this music, like, okay, this is enough. And some people think it's not music because of how it is.
And especially for hardstyle, the BPM we are at, people always misunderstood it as fierce, fast, and drugs.
Normally, the older generations wouldn't take it that well. And
some people would just call it noise, Because for me, I don't discriminate anything, because things will happen with or without music, I mean, I won't say yes, I won't say no, but it's really up to the people to decide,
In general, dance music has always been associated with the taboo of drugs. I wouldn't like to take it away from that. Music is music, Whatever other people want to do outside of that is something else.
I like to think of it as something that is free for everyone. But definitely, you need to keep your morality as a person. People things that are socially stereotypical of people, we leave these behind and we enjoy the music as is.
Firstly, I've never seen a fight in a hardstyle event. People really love each other. It's more like a family. It's a culture.
To me, the music is, in that sense, the main thing that bonds us. And I would like to keep, the scene about the music. And, whatever negativity, I hope we all put it aside. But come together just because we love hardstyle.
I remember the first event was a free event with just local DJs, but it really took a lot of people by surprise. After that, we got Max Enforcer, we got Debo Estefan. And after I got into the family and started After Dark, I feel really, really welcome. It's like a family outside of your own family. I've made a lot of great friends in the scene, and I'm sure many people in the scene do too. It's weird that people think that hardstyle it's drugs and alcohol, because I came from nightlife too, so hardstyle people don't drink. They don't drink a lot. They don't get themselves drunk or anything, because hardstyle people rather stay sober and dance than getting themselves, 2 bottles of Martell a night like the normal club scene.
In all honesty, I would say hardstyle changed my life because to me, life is about one thing, passion. It's about your friends, it's about your family, and it has changed everything for me in the sense that hardstyle is literally my passion. I have so many friends that are from the hardstyle scene that are so much more than just, party friends. We talk about life, we meet up, we hang out, we even talk about business sometimes. It's completely impacted my life in that sense that it is like a core root of who I am today.
It has impacted a lot actually. From when I was starting out, figuring out what kind of genre, what I want to stick to, and then finding that challenge to keep myself motivated. Hardstyle was one of that biggest, it never stops evolving.
We will be always looking forward to the next hardstyle event. It becomes more like a family gathering than an event for people to dance, and party. For me, that's really special, especially as an artist and as a DJ. You'll always have something to look forward to. The people who love this genre is just different. You gotta experience yourself to find out.
and like the scene is always a lot more vibrant because people that come for these shows are always there for the music and they're not there for to like hit on girls and like spend a lot of money. They're just there for music, and it's a great place to meet like-minded strangers.
And now, currently, 2019, we are doing shows in clubs and even warehouse parties. In the near future, we're going to go real big, and Hardstyle is going to be known to many people.
For those that have not heard of Hardstyle, it is, I'm gonna say, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be aggressive, but it's also gonna be amazing, it's gonna be euphoric, and come with an open mind, be ready to party, dress comfortable, and you might be surprised about how this music might impact your life.
Ultimately, our goal is to make a full-size Hardstyle festival in Singapore. It's not easy, it's kind of not realistic, but we will try our best.
The only difference, our music and other people, is the BPM. You know, we have a very fast music, but because of that, that doesn't mean we are bad people. You know, that doesn't mean we are on drugs or we fight and stuff like that. On the contrary, we are peaceful people. Attend our event, check out the crowd, interact with the people, rather than just standing there. Because Hardstyle is more about the music. It's more than just the music. It's about the people, the event, the atmosphere and the experience.
I devote myself to this religion. Hardstyle is my church.
Once again, thank you to everyone that made the show possible and those that stayed late. I hope all you guys get